Good morning! Welcome to day 3 on Fuerteventura. Today we're going on a road trip. Our first stop is a lighthouse. It's really beautiful. I can't wait to show you. There's lots to do today, so let's go. It was a beautiful day with fluffy white clouds. We decided to just stop somewhere on the side of the road and admire the landscape a bit. This might seem boring for some, just rocks and thorns, but I found the surroundings fascinating and unlike anything I had seen before. Soon we reached Faro de la Entallada, the point closest to Africa in the whole Canary Islands. It's just 100 kilometers away. In my opinion, it's also the most beautiful lighthouse on Fuerteventura. It's important to know that there is a car park directly in front of the lighthouse. You don't have to leave your car at the base of the hill, which I've seen some people do. If you come by during working hours, you can also visit the interior, which houses a small exhibition of African art, mostly sculptures and masks. The entry is free of charge. We spent between 30 and 45 minutes here. So we saw the lighthouse, it was really nice. Now we're going to Playa de Sotavento, one of the most famous and Instagrammable and epic beaches on Fuerteventura. Finally, we reached the beach. We are at Playa de Sotavento. Actually, we are in one spot of Playa de Sotavento because it's huge. I think it just stretches for kilometers. We picked a good spot and on Google Maps it seemed that it has this epic view. There's also a huge car park. I'm just gonna put a link in the description. You can get really close to the beach. What makes this beach so epic are the lagoons, or better said, temporary lagoons created by the tides and waves. We were there at low tide, which I would say is the ideal time to go. The higher the tide, the narrower are the sand strips between the sea and the lagoons, and eventually they disappear until the sea lowers again. On this beach there's also a center where you can rent windsurfs and stand-up paddle boards, apparently. After I finished taking the drone shots, I was really excited to go swimming for a bit. We had to get back to the car to leave the equipment, obviously, and get changed. We decided to cut through a lagoon on our way back and oh boy, that was close. After the beach, the plan was to catch the sunset at the Morro Jable lighthouse, but... So there was some sort of a procession or something, and the whole city center was blocked. So we're pretty late. There's just a couple more minutes to the sunset, and the lighthouse is still far inside. We are almost there! We reached the lighthouse in time. There's still a little bit of light and there's a storm brewing behind it. So after we saw the lighthouse, it got dark pretty quickly, so we didn't manage to see much of Morro Jable, the city. But we went to dinner. We found a nice Spanish restaurant. One thing I noticed here is that often there's no ingredients written in the menu. It's just like a dish name, and that's it. You buy it or not. Which is kind of odd for me because I usually want to know what's in the food. And I'm sure it's pretty difficult for people with allergies and stuff like that to not know what's in it, or for picky eaters like me. We managed to find something really nice, and then we just drove 1 more hour back to our accommodation in Caleta de Fuste. And now it's once again time to go to sleep. It was another beautiful day. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications to keep in touch with my exciting adventures in Fuerteventura.